Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the last segment of this section of the book where I'm doing individual videos to dedicate to one chakra, going over all of the healing remedies and techniques that this author, Margarita Alcantara, is recommending for each chakra. So we're going to end on the crown chakra, otherwise known as the Sahasrara, if I'm not mistaken. And again, our crown chakra is located at the very center of the top of our head. So let's go ahead and get started. So as a reminder, the crown chakra is all about becoming more connected with our inner divine, as well as our connection to the divine. So let's start here with meditations for the crown chakra. Here's an easy, tried and true meditation and visualization to connect with your crown chakra. While sitting or lying down comfortably, take 3 slow, deep breaths. Each time you breathe in, imagine the breath energizing the top of your head. Each time you exhale, release anything you may be holding in that area. Any fears, pain, or expectations as to how you're supposed to feel while doing this meditation. Personally, I find that holding my hands over my heart as I meditate on each chakra helps me more quickly connect to the chakra I'm concentrating on. Another option might be to place one hand over your heart chakra and the other hand at the top of your head. The other method of meditation is to wake up the connection with this chakra by gently tapping at the top of the center of the head, or by gently massaging the area with your first 2 fingers. Regardless, though, with each following breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, continue directing your breath to your crown chakra. So whether you choose to lie down or sit down and imagine your connection with the crown chakra, or whether you decide to wake up the connection by tapping or massaging, you still do want to make sure that you're inhaling and exhaling and that you're directing your breath to the crown chakra. Imagine that there is a purple or even white or gold sphere of light in that area, pulsing and growing larger. Those who identify most with male energy should whirl the sphere clockwise, and those who identify most with female energy should whirl the sphere in your visualization counterclockwise. As you drop deeper and deeper into a calmer state, ask your crown chakra what it needs right now. Allow yourself a few more breaths to see if you receive any feedback. It could be in the form of a word, sound, song, image, color, feeling, or intuition. Then act on the feedback you get. If you don't get any at the time, don't worry. It will come as you continue practicing. If you don't receive any of the intuitive hints listed previously, but instead you feel an awareness similar to a pulsing or a gentle ache that feels like it's connecting with the space directly above your head, or shooting much farther up above you, you are connecting with your crown chakra. I will tell you, the other night I had done a Kundalini exercise, a Kundalini yoga routine that was for all of the chakras. And then later in the night, I did a meditation, a guided meditation for the crown chakra. And I sometimes sleep with a bonnet on because it just is better for my hair. And I swear to you, as I was doing this meditation, it almost felt like my hair was like crackling, like it was standing up from the static, because I was really concentrating my energy on that. And it's almost as if the bonnet like caught and contained it. I know it didn't contain it. It is just energy. And wherever you manipulate it to go with your mind and with your intention is where it goes. But I could really feel this like static electricity, as if somebody had run a balloon over my head almost, if you've ever seen that, and then the hair sticks up. I could definitely hear it and I could definitely feel it. So it was really neat, actually. At the end of your meditation, take 3 slow, deep breaths, directing the energy of your inhale to the soles of your feet to ground yourself, and then gently open your eyes. Caution when doing this meditation/visualization. Because this practice takes some time to cultivate, be patient with yourself. If you find yourself starting to experience a vortex headache or a headache located at the top of your head, you are pushing yourself too hard. So it's time to take a break and come back when you're feeling more rejuvenated. Also, as you perform your meditation, understand that even seasoned meditation practitioners get what's aptly termed monkey mind, where other thoughts begin to enter your mind and may momentarily distract you. Just take this as a chance to observe the thought without judgment, let it pass through, and gently bring yourself back to center. And now, working with crystals for the crown chakra. Amethyst, clear quartz, Herkimer diamond, labradorite, moonstone, selenite, phenacite, kunzite, apophyllite, and white topaz are the crystals that resonate with the crown chakra. To use crystals to connect with your crown chakra, make sure that they are first cleansed from the energies of others who may have handled them before you. And I think I said this in a previous video, even if they're sitting around in your home, and, obviously if other people are in your home, or even if they're not, if they've been sitting and you've not cleansed them recently, you should do so because it picks up the energy of your home, the energy of others that are in it, and even your own energy when it could be low or a more negative energy. So I wouldn't just say just if somebody's handling them. I would say if they've been sitting for a while, it's always a good idea to cleanse them. And also that you set your intention for how you will be using the crystal. And then here's a few recommendations as far as how you can clean your crystals. The first is smudging with white sage. You simply light the tip of a white sage bundle until it begins to smoke. Blow out the flame and hold your crystal in the rising smoke for a few seconds, setting the intention that you'll be using the crystal to help you connect with your crown chakra. This is my favorite method because after you cleanse your crystal, you can also cleanse your body by directing the smoke toward your chakras and, of course, the rest of your body. You can also lay your crystals out overnight under the moonlight to soak up the moonbeams. You can also soak them in water, salt water, or run water over them. And the author does caution when using water that you don't want to do this to any stones that are porous or that rate low on the Mohs hardness scale. There are crystals that you should not put in water at all because it will soften them, dissolve them, ruin them. And for a list of that, you can certainly probably look that up. But yeah, it compares to the resistance of how easily they're scratched and how easily they can be damaged or dissolved. But there's many other ways that you can cleanse and charge your crystals. If you're interested in doing something, there are very simple things you can do to more elaborate things, just depending on what you have time for and what resonates with you. Now that you've cleansed and charged your crystals, you can work with them in a few ways. The first method is to get into a comfortable seated or lying down position. Hold your crystal in your left hand, which is your receiving hand, so you can receive the healing energy from the crystal. Notice what you pick up from the crystal. Does it feel like a throbbing in your hand or like static prickles, or just a simple awareness of its energy? If you don't feel any of these things, that's okay. Sometimes it does take a while to create an awareness with a stone's energy. And as some people that work with crystals will say, almost learning, I guess, the connection or the energy between yourself and the crystal can take some getting used to and some learning, some continuous practicing. All right. You may ask the crystal to help you connect with the wisdom of your crown chakra. Allow your mind and heart to open to feedback in the way of images, colors, sounds, words, memories, emotions, or other impressions that may flow through. Keep in mind that working with crystals can take some getting used to. So if your crown chakra doesn't open into an epiphany right on the spot, which is unlikely on a first try, but anything is possible, understand that you are still one step closer to being more connected with it. Be compassionate with yourself and know that it's on its way. And the other method is while lying down, place your selected crown chakra crystal at the top of the center of your head. So that might be kind of hard if you're lying down. You may want to do that when sitting. I'm not sure if she just left that out by accident, but lying down while trying to balance something on the center of your head might be kind of challenging. So I would say maybe sit up for that one. Take 3 slow and deep breaths. Allow yourself to drink in the energy of the crystal. As with the holding technique with your left hand, you may feel the energy at the top of your head pulse like a gentle heartbeat. You may feel a slight static energy, or you may have an awareness that the crystal's energy is interacting with your energy. However, if you don't feel any of these things, again, that's okay. You may want to say the affirmation listed in the last paragraph of the essential oils section. And that's our next section right here. Essential oils for the crown chakra. Frankincense, peppermint, sandalwood, and lotus are the essential oils that correspond with the crown chakra. To use a single oil or a blend of oils to help you connect with this chakra, add 5 or 6 drops maximum per oil to a dime-sized portion of carrier oil, such as jojoba oil. Apply with a cotton ball to the crown chakra at the top of the center of your head to anoint yourself. The other option is to just put the mixture in your hands, rub your hands together to activate the scent and the energy of the oils, and then breathe the oil in from your hands. And of course, you can also take your hand and place it on the top of your head with the oil on it. And the author recommends that you say something like this to connect to the crown chakra. I now intend to create a connection with my crown chakra. May I understand that I am a reflection of the divine source, universe, God, goddess, however you refer. I release all fear that keeps me from trusting my path. I ask to be supported in the elevation of my consciousness, so I may live in the knowledge of unity and trust that my life is unfolding exactly as it should. And so it is. And as I've said in previous videos, you can use that for the crystals. You can use that for the meditations. You can use it before you begin yoga with the intention of activating and clearing your crown chakra. And that goes for any of the chakras. She shares an affirmation or something you can say basically for every chakra. So you can use that for any chakra. Just basically use the one that's provided for that chakra that I think I read in each one of the videos. Or say whatever you want to say. It doesn't even have to be that. That's just a suggestion. All right, so yoga postures and poses that will help you align and unblock the crown chakra. To cultivate the crown chakra with yoga, headstands are a great way to increase blood flow to the head, which makes you ready to receive information from the divine. Because headstands are an advanced yoga posture and have a higher risk of injury, they should be done with the support and guidance of a trained yoga teacher. Meditation is also recommended as a yogic practice to aid in balancing this chakra. And I will tell you that some of the videos that I've done with chakra yoga, I guess you could say, there are always headstands involved. And sometimes the woman that I follow, which is different from the Kundalini woman that I follow, she'll tell you to use a wall to support yourself, but I cannot do a headstand. And there actually are some great moves that you can do following Kundalini to help with your crown chakra. And it's not anything, you don't have to do anything crazy like a headstand. Sticking with just a meditation for your crown chakra is probably your best bet, unless you can do a headstand and you're comfortable with holding that headstand. All right, so some other tips is to practice gratitude. Cultivate a meditative practice, so begin practicing the meditation for it. Chant the mantra sound of Om, O-M. Wear the color purple or white, and set an intention that you are in touch with your crown chakra, the divine within yourself, and the divine / source / universe / God / goddess, however you refer to what is most popular referred to as God. And I will say that in one of the essential oils recommended, she said lotus. Lotus is an extremely rare oil that you can actually get in its purest form. The closest thing that I've found, and I'll show it to you, and I wish I had it just right here in handy, but it is a wonderful oil if you would like it. Is this. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare, but it is first and foremost, it's from a company called Ritual Oil, ritualoil.com, I guess, or .co. It is 100% pure cold pressed moringa oil, and it is infused with blue lotus. So right off the bat, they do sort of advertise it as a lotus oil, but it's actually just infused. To purchase an actual lotus oil that is 100% or more lotus than anything else is quite expensive, and it is a bit harder to find, but this stuff is wonderful. I've had it for over a year, and I use just a tiny dot of it on my face at night after I wash, and oh my gosh, you can use this anywhere really, but it's got such a beautiful smell. So I don't know, I can definitely use it on my hair, so maybe I'll think about using this to do a meditation with an essential oil. And you do not need a carrier oil for this particular one because it's not just straight lotus oil, but oh, if you could smell it. It's soft and it's lovely, and it's just a really, really nice oil. And they do advertise it as something that you can use to raise your consciousness when meditating, and yeah, specifically maybe for the crown chakra, since that is the chakra that will raise your consciousness first and foremost, but you got to clear it first. So anyways, this is just something I've been using and I really like it. And I just realized when they mentioned lotus that I have something that has lotus in it. So anyways, all right, let's stop right there. We're done talking about the chakras in their own individual sense. And in the next section of the book, we're going to talk about what you can do if you want to clear and align more than one chakra. So I will figure out how that portion is broken up. And in the next video, we will definitely read on that. It seems like it's going to be the same, but she's going to break it down to where you're only going to choose from maybe a few different things. So it may not be so overwhelming, so that you can use things that are a little more friendly to just more than one chakra. And then she does have some illustrations as far as the yoga postures go. So there's not very much left of the book. I believe this is actually the appendix. So you know what? I wonder if I should just read what you can do. No, I'll save it. I will save this. And in the next and our last video, we will talk about healing multiple chakras. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, so much, so much for joining me. And until next time, please take care of yourself. Please take care of those around you. And I will see you for the last portion of this book, where we talk about healing more than one chakra. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.